It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Alright, you back with another one. This is episode of the Vib3z Podcast. It's your boy, your favorite Leo, Fleeky Eyebrows, Two Dimple King. Welcome to Death Row Records if you're looking for a new home. And we got my girl Brax.
Y'all already know it's your girl Brax, your favorite hot-headed Aries.
And we got the dynamic duo. If your line is fresh, it's probably because he did it. Tell these people about y'all, man.
Well, go ahead and introduce yourself first. Well, I'm Hollywood the Barber, or you just call me Corey, either or. You know, I'm a barber of 15 years professionally, but I've been cutting hair since I was probably like 12, 13 years old. And this is a barber as well. My business partner, my brother Arron, he's right here holding it down.
All right, so what we gonna do? We gonna get these jitters out the way, man. First of all, when I seen you come in the door, this brother Brax, how old this man look?
I feel like you put me on the spot.
How old does he look? Like, if you had to say that's his age, what would you say he is?
You said you've been cutting hair for what?
I know she's trying to do the best.
Yeah.
Too late.
What are you like?
She cold.
27?
Close. Close.
This brother told me in the car, on the way up here, that he is 37 years old.
37.
I said,
He said I was close with 27. I'm fucking 10 years off.
Yeah, because
you close.
You 21.
You close.
I was like, oh shit, all right, cool. So how'd you get your name Hollywood Barber, man?
Well, actually, I got my name Hollywood. I was cutting hair in Baltimore. I got tired of Baltimore for a minute, so I wanted to expand and do something different. I had some partners from Texas that moved out to Hollywood, California, was doing some stuff with some music and marketing and promoting and stuff with clubs and things of that nature. So I seen them out there. So one day I just woke up and said, I'm finna go to California, and I end up in Hollywood. But to be honest with you, I felt like that was the same year that LeBron James went to the Lakers and shit. So when I went out there, I ended up calling myself Hollywood Barber _23 because I felt like I was coming to take over like LeBron James.
Do you feel like you're taking over the barber game?
In a sense, yes. But I'm taking it over in a sense to where not too much to where I'm just so focused on barbering and I'm just focused on services. All right. So what we're creating is a full service spa.
When you say spa, let's see. I want to see where your market base at. When you say spa, I'm thinking women. Are you catering? Is it like a man spa, or is it like how you gonna work this out?
Actually, it's a unisex spa because the services are supplied for everybody, no matter if you're male or female.
Oh, you different.
Yeah, because it's really into just like health and skin and really taking care of yourself. You know, keeping yourself. Self-care is the best care. First, you want your skin to always glow and pop and really learn yourself and learn your skin, what works for you and what don't. So a lot of people don't take it seriously, but I feel like it's the time now to expand your mind and be open and subjective to more things that are more natural, that's really based for us and our melanin. So that's what we're doing.
When you say melanin, motherfuckers know you serious.
Yes.
Just like you couldn't guess the age.
Fuck no.
If you couldn't guess his age, you wouldn't guess mine.
If he 30, I don't even know who the fuck an older brother is. So I'm gonna say if he 37, I'm gonna give you 34.
No, he said he the older brother.
Oh, he the older brother. These motherfuckers been taking care of their skin. I can tell you that.
That's a 43 special. 38 special.
You older than 43?
38 special.
Oh, right.
38, man.
30, okay.
So who I
was confused.
I feel like what you're doing right now, as far as what you just said to us, was you're not your traditional. You're not just going to cut hair into the next person. You want to take it to the next level.
It's an experience.
It's definitely an experience, but you're doing something that most men are. I feel like now they're like dipping and dabbling into like the taking care of your skin. You ain't got to be rough out here, man.
Right. But you know, it's crazy.
Don't no lady want no rough ass man.
Right.
Bullshit.
You want to be nice.
I don't want no rough ass man with no nasty ass pimples on his face. No rough ass hands and shit like that.
Because you in 2021. Go back to 2010 and say you want that same thing.
2010, I still don't want your rough ass hands on my soft ass skin. This is shea butter and shit.
Oh man, shea butter baby.
You rubbing your hard ass, rough ass hands on this, you gonna cut me.
Shea butter baby, and she tells the truth though. That's how soft everybody should be.
Yeah.
But who put y'all fellas on to getting into that? Because that's for a man, that's a market that isn't even touched yet.
Right. And really, I'm well-rounded enough to where I've learned by being in Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Florida, and out there in California to see how different environments and how they act. And it's more men and people that's into grooming themselves in other cities than per se Baltimore. I'm not saying Baltimore doesn't.
Right.
You know,
it's not a popular thing.
We're more on high class. Like we'd rather be popping with some hair or some heels or some pants or some jeans, but not really taking care of ourselves. From from the inside out. Right. That's what
the freshest niggas be on Lexington Market.
The freshest niggas, got the fucking zit on their face and all that shit because you ain't washed your face. How you fresh as shit, but you ain't washed your face this morning?
Yeah, and then what I was going to say is like, if you do the histology on how it actually started, like
back say histology, be your shit, bro.
Back like in the day, like even with what's her name, Madam.
Only man I know is Walker.
Madam C.J.
Walker.
Hey, okay.
So around that time with Madam C.J. Walker, there was also another barber that what they was doing together was trying to just branch out and be open-minded and take stuff to the next level, just like she did. He did the same thing, but instead of just opening a barbershop, this is back like in the 1800s, almost 1900s. They did full service male spas where you can go in and get your hair cut. You actually can take a bath or get bathed and get your nails done, your feet done, and everything. And that's how I originally started off. So imagine walking into a shop to where it's like 25 chairs, but not just 25 chairs. You go into a whole nother room. It's spas in there to where people can actually get bathed and get services in every different room. So it really was a whole building. Right. So I really just want to get back to that concept.
Let me tell you how. All right, so story time. I ain't never told nobody this. Probably was like early 2007, 2005, right? So my sister came up with this idea. This wasn't even out. Yeah. She came up with the idea to have a first, I think it was like portable chargers, right? For cell phones. Nobody had this.
Right.
Later on life, of course, somebody came up with a portable charger, right? She lost out on all that bread.
Of course.
What you saying right now is what I wanted to do about 3 years ago. And I'm happy that you are definitely stepping into your truth and just... I see that the fact if you're going to make it unisex, one, if it's good with women, they're going to bring their man there. And then when men get there, they're going to be like, oh, well, men wanted to be, they like to be feeling good, but they wanted to still feel masculine. So if you can get that masculine energy, of course they're going to go, especially if they lady go, boo, you want to go to the shop? I'm going to the shop. Yeah, fuck it, I go to the shop.
You can
we going together.
Yeah, we going together. I see how you market the boat, so you're not losing nobody.
Nobody. And this is actually our third business venture. The first business venture, what I did is I came across a 3-story building. So what I did, I started at the bottom and we worked our way up to the top. But every floor had something different. But long story short, the bottom floor ended up being like a full service women's spa to where they was doing teeth whitening. She was doing braces, body sculpting. They was doing the MUA, doing all the makeup, eyelashes, eyebrows, and doing the whole nine downstairs. But upstairs, I put a young lady up there. She started her own natural braiding salon. The second floor, it was me and my brother, and we was the barbers and doing the grooming for the males. And then I also had somebody with natural hair as well, but they was doing locks.
Okay.
This man,
we're just trying to take it to the next level.
First of all, this is what you call cornering the market. Whatever's in this 3-story building, you got it. You come into my building.
One-stop shop.
That man said, we got your locks, we got your hair, we got your makeup, we got your lashes.
You know, and it's about like thinking outside the box because be honest with you, what we created in that building, it was actually never done in Baltimore like that before, all at one.
Right.
You might catch one in the shopping plaza and they all separate.
Right.
You never really catch all that all in one, including the barbershop, but everything separated because you want to still make it personal. You know what I mean? You don't want when people have their privacy, that convenience is everything, especially when they get the service. So, you know, this time we just taking it to a whole nother level and we're in a better corridor. So the corridor was in before had like, say demographics like 220,000 people. Now we're in a corridor in the middle of Baltimore to where now we can grasp at least 500,000.
Jesus.
Total demographic.
But then it's diverse. And diversity is key because not just you want people from our culture, you want to be able to touch
all culture.
You got, and
you have to touch all culture.
I think that's a misconception when people say black owned. That don't mean we just cater to black.
Right.
You fucking your money up if you just catering to black.
Right, exactly.
Everybody else cater to us because they know our culture. Why not cater to everybody else?
Once you start getting them white, them Asian dollars, money start to look a little different.
And to be honest with you, when I went to Hollywood, California, it's like something that really changed my life because I never seen that many people in one area from around the world besides New York. But I never really chilled in New York like that. So just seeing it out there, it blew my mind. And I was out there for a little minute, but when I came back, I always promised myself that I'm gonna do whatever it takes. We're gonna do whatever it takes to get to that. We're gonna bring Hollywood to Baltimore.
That's why we do this fucking show. Let me tell you how, first of all, one, you a good ass little brother. Because out of this whole conversation, you've never made it about you. You always say we, ours, we. Where did this whole business sense even come from? Like, where did y'all learn this?
I jumped out the porch at like 10.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, even though I might have had jobs all our life, yeah. Even though we might have had jobs, but I've been working for myself technically since I was 10 years old. I used to be in elementary school, walking around with $300-$400 in my pocket off cutting grass, shoveling snow, taking out people's trash or doing whatever. So that nature's been in us because that's how we've been raised.
Right.
My brother's the same way. So anything I do, I'm always going to include him. He always going to include me.
Oh, that's dope. This is like the Black Wayans brothers.
But that's how you create that generational wealth. That's how you create that. It's him and his brother. They're going to pass that down to their sons, who going to pass that down to their sons. Everybody ready to be rich.
Who idea was it, bro? Was it your idea to get on him like, yo, maybe we should do this? Or did he bring you in and like, hey, yo, let's start this?
The great thing about it, we've been talking about this for the last 10, 15 years.
Oh, this been a plan in the making.
We just started doing it right before the pandemic hit. So we actually started our first business
during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Damn, the worst time.
January, we signed at least January 21st, 2020. Then boom.
Pandemic. March.
Boom. Some bullshit.
Didn't affect us one bit.
I was gonna say, y'all thriving through the pandemic though.
It didn't affect us one bit.
How did y'all make it through the pandemic without being
They offer services that people want regardless.
But nobody was trying to go out and get haircuts on the pandemic.
The thing about it, the one thing that we kind of have one up on about this field is everything that everybody started practicing when the pandemic hit, we already doing.
No, you talking about when people start trying to be makeup artists?
We already just clean. We're already being clean anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The process is
all the hospital grade cleaners. We're only doing appointments only because that's how we built the shop. We started in the basement of the building.
But that's how people like that.
You know how much
people like that. You know how much
you gotta have to only be appointment only.
Right.
Your shit gotta
my nail tech is appointment only.
Because she like that.
Exactly. But
what's crazy is
because of marketing though.
Right. You can't just be you and be like appointment only.
I straight left a nail shop to go to one girl. I left paying $50 to pay $120.
Right.
What? That experience?
The experience.
Was she black?
Yeah, she black.
High five.
Yeah, she black. What?
Our young lady that was downstairs, she was black. And what I told her is, don't be scared of the pandemic. You're already doing what you need to do. You're doing appointments only. Keep advertising. You got mouths.
Yes.
You got things.
You advertise that you're doing that cleanliness and you offering a travel service or whatever. People are going to pay for it.
Right. And think about how long these Asians been wearing masks the whole time they've been doing feet.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, they wear masks and they do nails. They got a fucking mask on.
We still at work.
Right. And if you watch over the years, it's been a lot of barbers that wear gloves anyway and they wear masks anyway.
You're right.
So if you cut back on how many people you have in one location, which they was telling you to do anyway, think about this too. Before I go that far, niggas was already in Walmart every day anyway.
Yes.
Niggas was outside 100 deep waiting in line to get in Walmart, and they say only 100 people get in there. You get in there, it's 300 motherfuckers in there.
Facts.
Like I'm just saying. So why stop taking care of yourself? Why stop grooming yourself? You know what I mean? You still can be cautious, but be cautious the right way. If this is the only place you're going, then just go there and go home.
And customers are going to look for that regardless. Like pandemic hit, I'm like, oh my God, my birthday, I can't get my nails done. My nails tech said, oh, travel service. I said, how much?
What?
How much?
You still want to do those same things.
I'm still trying to get my hair done. I still need my eyebrows snatched off. I still want to feel good about myself. I can't be in the house rough.
Especially
I'm just
if you're
rough.
essential. If you're doing a job and career for you essential, you still have to take care of yourself.
That's facts.
And that's part of being professional. Professionalism is part of every type of business that you're conducting and doing. It ain't just about people stereotyping you, but you still have to look the position.
Right.
Yeah. You definitely do.
It does play a part of it. Some people say it don't mean everything.
It do mean something.
Certain things. If you go into a business meeting, you sit down with a Fortune 500 company.
You better be on your shit. What? You come in with some Timberlands if you want.
Right, exactly.
Nah, when you
They're
get to
not
a
even
certain
going to
level,
listen
you can.
to you.
Right,
They're not even going to listen to you. You walk into a meeting.
They're going to prejudge before anything.
But see, I think for us as Black people, we are so accustomed and comfortable with our culture that we have this, oh, you want to accept me anyway. No. Nah, you might listen. People, if you listening, you going to have to fake it to make it. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. You want to fake it till you make it.
It's making you a better person. And you're carrying yourself with high dignity.
Right.
Like, you want to be on the next level. You don't want to remain dormant and be in this level and it's 10 years later.
That's facts.
You want to grow as everything else is growing.
Life,
you want to surpass it.
You don't know how much time you got.
People say life is short. Oh, that bitch can be long.
Just think about it.
Especially if you're stuck in your ways. Being stuck in your ways will make you stagnant.
Yes.
And once you're stagnant, you have nowhere to go, and then you're stuck in your ways. What you gonna do? You just gonna sit there? You just gonna be stuck? You gotta change. You gotta change shit in order to move forward.
And everything, but if I get business right, I'm walking there like Jay-Z and some time forward. My intellectual conversation is going to change. How I talk, my slur is going to stop. It ain't like I'm just talking to another nigga. We're talking about business, and this is about me making some money. So I'm on my shit.
I came accustomed suited for this.
Yeah,
because what you do now is going to affect your future. So that done the correct way could set you for life.
How many businesses y'all on right now? Don't ever trust a motherfucker who laugh when you say how many businesses.
I'm going to just say it's always good to have more than one income.
This motherfucker talking money. He talking money.
That's what I'm going to say. Never 2-3 incomes.
But see, I think people are just getting on to that. Like, of course, if we're going to exclude the outliers, the ball players and shit, with one income, you straight.
Right.
But normal everyday, you gonna need more than one.
Right, most definitely.
2 makes you cool, 3 makes you comfortable. Anything other than that.
The thing is, how long do you plan on actually using your body to physically work? How long
I was about to say, I feel like people actually want to work.
Right, your retirement age is whatever age you want to be.
People are just catching on to that bandwagon that they don't actually have to do physical work to make money. People are just catching on to that passive income. People are just understanding that, shit, I don't gotta really have 6 jobs, like actual jobs, where I go to and I work for somebody else to make money. Like, you can fucking design some t-shirts on Amazon that you don't even never fucking make and fucking sell.
Right.
Like, you literally can sign up for the shit on Amazon, say I want to put this print on this t-shirt. Amazon gonna make that shit for you and sell that shit for you, ship that shit for you. All you gotta do is post it somewhere so people can buy it. Go get on Facebook and pay for a sponsored ad. Passive income. You spend $20 on an ad that's gonna post 4 times a day for the next 6 days, and people gonna go to that website, buy that $15 graphic tee, and you gonna have about couple thousand. Like,
but it's like, why spend money on bullshit when you can invest in yourself?
Because people don't
about supply and demand, serve and collect.
Yep.
People don't want that work. At the end of the day, a lot of people, if you tell a lot of people, you can make $1 million, it's going to take you 6 years. Or you can make 5,000 every week right now. A lot of people are going to take the 5,000.
Right.
Because when they think about long term, they're like, fuck. I don't want to do that. But can you really blame them? Because at this age, a lot of people don't want to be their parents.
You can't, but both sides are winners.
Right.
You just have to know what to do with the money that you're receiving.
$5,000 a week, that's an accumulation of 20 racks a month. And if you do the math, that's over $1 million in a year.
But the
if you do right by the money, you can take that money and invest in other entities.
Correct. What are you going to do with the money?
And you can become a millionaire.
That's always good. What you going to do with the money?
You could become a millionaire quicker.
If you do the money.
If you do it right
with the money.
But most people are not going to do right with the money. Most people are going to get $5,000 a week, and about 3 of them weeks they're going to blow that $5,000. That last week they're going to be like, all right, I got bills.
In 20 years they're going to be a millionaire. Even if they got it physically or not, they still made the money over their time.
Right.
If you make less than that, then it'll be different. Because actually 5,000 is a good amount of money to actually make in a week.
First of all, that's damn good money to make in a week. What you talking about?
20 grand.
He said, yeah, 20,000 is good money.
Realistic about the situation. To really survive or maintain in the world, you have to make at least $1,000 a week. At least. Do the math. By the time your bills come every month, even if you make $1,000 a week, you make 4 racks. You're going to end up with like $1,500 to $1,700 in cash. That's if you don't overspend.
And then
that's after your bills paid.
Yeah.
So you always want to look higher than that.
You spitting game.
You always want to look past that. Like if I did this for this long, say I make $1,000 a week for 2 years.
Right.
Now I need to find a way to make $1,500 a week. I don't have to do it overnight, but let me put it in process to where now I can make more money. Because I've been on this job this long. And really, the job that you're on is teaching you how to run your own business. You don't have to do that, but the same principles and blueprint that they're following is a blueprint that you can use for something else for you to make some money.
For you.
It don't matter what kind of job you're doing. Even if you're a cashier at McDonald's, some people laugh at them, but think about it. You counting money all day.
All day.
You're dealing with customers all day.
All day.
Supply and
your
demand,
people skills is already
right.
up.
Now
you don't even know
figure out something that you can sell now. You're already a people person in front of these people all day. Even if you're building your brand while you're at that job, make them customers your clientele. Smile and talk to them. Build a rapport with them. By the time you step up out of there with whatever your own brand, they're going to support everything you do 100 miles running.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
It don't matter
because of that relationship.
You know what I mean? People love that. The biggest thing I say about life is being influential. When you're influential, that means you're touching people. That's the most personal thing that you can be with somebody in life. That's why we like them. That's why we like music. That's why we like everything. We all got a person that we look up to or have seen something that they're doing that we're interested in, and we was like, damn, we can do it too. And we want to find out. And when we find out doing the research, we actually get to know what kind of person this is or what made them do what they do. We're like the same type of time. That's what I feel like. But my brother's like that too as well. You know what I mean? Because other people that he meet that's inspirational, I don't mind asking questions. I ask 1,000 questions and I feel like you're doing something that I feel that I need to know.
Right.
My biggest fear in life is I hate not knowing, so I'm always going to ask a question. I don't care who you is. I'll put, you could be in a room with a whole bunch of people.
Stupid question. This question you don't ask.
Right. It might be stupid, but I don't know it.
Right. My thing is, I'm going to find my way to that source. Whatever I got to do to get to that source, I'm going to get to that source. So,
Shit worked.
This last week, my source been trying to get to the mayor. Man, you so lucky it rained in Baltimore. Because that was my goal and I was finna make it happen. Because that's the type of mission.
Brandon Scott.
Right. And if you're running a business, you want to go to the source of people that can make your business grow. You can deal with the rest of the people later. Go to the source. Everything else gonna fall into play.
Yeah.
Facts.
Everything else gonna apply. No matter if your show is getting picked up or people supporting you more, go to the source. If I know this nigga got a following of 70,000, shit, I don't mind. I'll give you 50, 75, 100. Post my shit.
Yeah.
But see,
you the source. You somewhere that I'm not. Not saying what I'm doing is not working, but why not tap into that as well?
But see, what you talking about, if we're going to keep it on like a social media, there's a difference between...
I have a drink?
Of course.
Sure.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, all the drinks. There's a difference between views and likes.
Yes.
You could get, 20 likes, but your views might be 200. Fuck the likes. How many people seen your product? Is the more... Like Walmart, this shit is cheap, but they pay for attention.
Right.
If you can capture someone's attention enough, it's going to turn it into money. But people don't want to pay for that. People want to be cheap. You going to have to pay for promotion. You might have to pay what he was saying, somebody that got...
Think about it. You got to pay for anything else you're doing, right?
If it get posted enough,
why not pay
they can find you.
Why not pay for
Especially if it's somebody high class.
Think about this. This person got a following of 5,000. I paid them $100 to post something for me all week long at the same time. Let's say 5 p.m.
At least you know the good algorithm. It's 5 p.m. You know.
Right. And every time he posted, this shit only get 5,000 followers. It's only getting 10 likes. I paid him $100, right, for a whole week. In that whole week that he advertised, I got 20 clients in 30 days. Think that shit ain't paid for?
Who's talking heavy?
I don't care. I don't care if it's 100,000 likes or 10 likes. As long as them likes is actually turning to residual income.
Right.
That's what really matters. And that's why some people get it a little twisted when they keep seeing the blue checks. You know how many people that don't got blue checks that's getting a bag?
Yes.
a bag. One of the guys that's finna be at this Black Wall Street Business Walk of Baltimore on September 25th.
Okay.
He's got a clothing line. And if you look on his Instagram, he only got 360 something followers. But if you actually have a conversation with him, he's getting orders for like 20, 30, 40 at a time. Shirts, shorts, socks, hats. He's doing numbers.
Oh, we need to be at this walk.
He's doing numbers, like, because he's marketing to the right people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody not going to like your stuff, but somebody's going to see your stuff. The more they see it, the more you post. It's like, niggas get tired of McDonald's, but I bet you know where McDonald's is when you was growing up.
Of course.
Because it's continuous advertising, so it's a force of manipulation. The more you see something, the more that you're going to be keen to it. Even if you don't like it at first, you keep seeing it.
Unconsciously.
So you're going to get tired of it.
You're like, fuck it, let me
get tired of it. And now you know the jingle.
Right.
So you
get hungry next thing you know.
The more you see something, the more it's going to run in your brain. So the more you advertise, people are going to start biting. Like we built our business, that 3-story business, off a page that I started from California and just got back to Baltimore. When I got back to Baltimore, I probably had 600 followers. I probably got like 1,900 followers on the Hollywood Barber page. That shop them followers built that shop.
Of course.
That's why we doing what we doing now off them followers. I got other pages too, and it adds up to like probably like 18,000 followers. But I don't advertise on all of them because the main base is here in Baltimore. So I just advertise in Baltimore, but I still tag everywhere else in every other city because I still want it on everybody's feed. And
I see.
You know what I mean? It's this repetition to where you advertise so much, people ain't got no choice but to see you.
That's a fact.
Don't you ever look for something to type something in and this same nigga keep popping the fuck up? It's advertising every minute on the minute. He's on your explore page. Boom, he's on your feed again. Then you click on something else. There this bastard go again. Now he got a sponsored page.
You know what I'm saying? You know how it go.
I'm telling you, that's the
you know, when you go through the process long enough, you get enough experience. You figure it out.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how many times you see it. You gonna see it again.
All the time.
You gonna see it again. You gonna say this even if you see it. You might mention it to somebody.
Right.
You don't know who that person know.
Right.
You have no idea.
Fuck no.
Just like I'm gonna shoot my shot. Oh, matter of fact, on the product, Aaron, give her that.
Yeah, please.
It's Ambiance Exclusive.
I was looking at that damn.
I've seen this on your page.
That all come from?
It's for your
Ambiance Exclusives.
What does it do?
Cocoa mango.
What does it do?
Oh, I like mango.
It has
Just like shark fin.
avocado oil, mango oil, vitamin E, A, C, and D. It does a lot. Moisturize the skin.
It dries your scalp. It thickens your hair. Keeps your hair moisturized. Stop your hair from breakage. If you got burns or scars, it helps heals your scars as well, or your burns. It's pretty in depth. It also stops hair bumps as well and everything.
Prevent hair bumps.
Prevents hair bumps, things of that nature. I guess it's good for a lot of different things. You can use it.
But it's everyday oil. It's everyday oil use.
I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker smell delicious. Right. So on my date, somebody hit him with what's that? You know,
a lot of research into this and actually broke it down to a science to where we figured out the pH balance. Figured out what it does for the body, for the skin, and everything.
This man talking.
I went to college, Barber College, and my Barber College I started in was in Atlanta, Georgia. Profile Institute, Dr. McGee. But this guy is like a genius. Like has so much wisdom and bestow anything he know. And he's the type of person, if he got some knowledge, he's not gonna hold it inside. He's gonna give it to you because he wants you to win. But he put me around the Dudleys. The Dudley family is the family that came up with Pink Luster's moisturizer.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows
Pink moisturizer.
So they actually came to our school and told us how they made their products and told us that we don't just have to be barbers. Like we actually can get in products and show you how to make the products. And even had people that was making natural products come to our school as well and show us that as well. And then you heard the Barner Brothers hair show, right? He actually, I got to meet the sons. The father is deceased.
This man networked his ass off.
It's all about the network.
Right. So just imagine it's 30,000 people at the Barber Brothers show, and I'm with Dr. McGee, and he takes me and introduced me to the sons that's running it with the granddaughter that's helped running it as well. So, but it's just about putting myself in position. The other guys in school thought, like, I ain't going to that. It's nothing but for women and stuff like that. I don't look at that. I look at it as an opportunity.
First of all, if you give up,
I can be anywhere. It don't matter where I'm at, and I'm comfortable with myself. You know what I mean?
To give up women's attention is the craziest. Women will be some of the most loyal supporters.
We spend money.
Yes.
Especially if we like it. If we like it, we don't care how much it costs. If it's something that I want,
you're gonna get it. That's how I learned how to color from a woman. I actually went to cosmetology school, but I ain't finished because the school was janky. I had 4 different instructors in like 3 months. Everybody kept quitting, so I but I finished barber college too. But I learned how to cut, color, and style white folks' hair. It showed me the diversity of how like their hair sits different than ours. Their skin is different than ours. Their pH balance is different than ours. So I figured out all of that too as well. And it actually helped me when I went to Hollywood because I'm a nigga in there that these other barbers is turning down cutting white folks' hair because they don't know how. They turning down black folks because they don't know how to color hair. So I go in there and I'm the nigga from Baltimore, right? So they look at me and like, who this nigga think he is? You know, because I come in there off the rip because Baltimore niggas, I ain't gonna lie, we got style, we got class. Niggas got us fucked up. We can dress. So they thought I was out there, and then I started calling myself Hollywood. So they was like, and these niggas from Cali, I ain't from Cali. One from Inglewood, one from Watts. It's a girl from Watts that's like bang bang, hold up, like you know what I mean? This nigga, you ain't from California. I'm like, I ain't trying to be from California, but who said I can't call myself Hollywood? I'm cutting hair in Hollywood. I feel Hollywood.
Right. I'm trying to be the barber to these Hollywood stars.
Exactly. And she ended up being my friend. She introduced me to Wale.
See?
Bang, bang.
Where we was at in Hollywood, there's a lot of celebrities coming. But long story short, me doing all these services, I went from getting like $50 a cut to where now I'm getting like $100, $125 every time somebody sit in my chair because I'm doing every service. Right. Every service. I'm putting a hot towel on their face. I'm shaving their face with the cream.
And people will pay for that.
I'm giving, that's what it is. That's why our shop is called Ambiance, because you get a whole ambiance, you get a whole glow, a whole aura, a whole feel when you come in there. It's a whole experience. No cap. When you leave there, this is your place, your safe haven for comfortability. Whatever you're going through, you come here, you let your hair down. When you leave, you're going to feel rejuvenated. That's how spas are supposed to be. So what I'm trying to create, no lie, we trying to create is the black massage envy. We just not into massaging yet. I know how to do it, but it's the black massage envy. Massage envy is one of the number one franchise massage spas in the world. And no matter what city you go,
you won't get a massage envy.
You know what I mean? And think about their prices. But some people say it's high, but it's really not because you're getting a quality service.
And that's what makes the difference. It's the quality
when you step in there,
service.
you're going to spend $100 to $200, sometimes $300. But you might save your money, or you might just have the money just for that day. So when you create an atmosphere like that, just imagine you having 10 to 20 people come to your facility every day, spending $200 to $300. Now you have a business that you're making over $1,000 and some change a day.
That's money different,
right? So why not create that atmosphere? It's not easy to do, but it can be done.
It can be done.
Why not start off somewhere?
Because
you know what I mean.
Like if you start off somewhere, you had to get there.
That's what I was about to say. With y'all saying, the idea of it is phenomenal. Like, there's nothing to say about it.
And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna say,
go ahead.
The reason I want to create it here because the one I seen in Hollywood just blew my fucking mind. Like. And this was just a male spa. Nothing but males. You go in, you get your hair shampooed, you get your hair cut, you get your face wrapped around with a hot towel with the steam blowing on it. They come back and check your face and massage it and moisturize it, cleanse it and everything.
How barbershops used to be
then
back in the
check
day.
and see if you got pimples. They get your pimples out your face. You got ingrown hairs. They put ingrown hairs out your face. That's just the first phase. The second phase is you go sit in a massage.
You won't pay money for this.
You kick your feet back. You want scotch. You want brandy. What you want? You want the cigar. And it's a whole separate room to where if you don't want none of that, you don't have to deal with it or smell it. And you can be in there, kick back while Mei Ling or whoever is doing your feet. While you got another lady that's doing your hands.
Oh, that sounds relaxing to a motherfucker.
And then if you want to, when you're done, if you want to go take a shower, they got like a shower spot in the back to where you can go take a shower, change your clothes, and come out fresh out there. Now, who wouldn't want to be in an atmosphere like that?
Shit, I do. I painted all how this look in my head. Like, okay.
And that's the type of treatment you get at Massage Envy. You just can't smoke in it. You just can't smoke in it. You know what I mean? But California is different than other places, so you allowed to smoke in places. Exactly. But the only thing about it, you ain't smoking no gas in there.
Yeah.
You can pick your finest cigars. You know what I mean? But the package that you pick, it can become inclusive. Like the drinks are inclusive. Like you want your clients to have condiments. You want to make it feel special. You come to our shop, you ain't never got to pay for no water, no juice, no soda, no snacks, no nothing. Everything's going to be provided. So all you got to do is come and just chill. Catch a vibe.
With it being two of you, how do y'all go over business disputes when one person wants to do something and another person's like, nah, I'm not feeling it?
We don't have disputes.
Yeah, we ain't anything.
So y'all agree on everything business-wise?
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
What the fuck? So y'all don't disagree business-wise. Like, it just don't have...
Never, because majority of the time we seen the same thing.
So you know what? I just thought about that.
Majority of the time we seen the same thing. If anything, it's never a disagreement. He might tweak something, I might tweak something. There's never a disagreement. Never disagreement.
And I always ask him what he think. He always asks me what I think. Some things I might be a little like, I don't know, but I'm like, bro, you check it out. You let me know how you feel about it. If you feel it's right, then we gonna run with it.
See, that's something
with me because it's a partnership.
I'm about to say,
it can't be one sided.
It's a partnership and it's trust.
Trust.
Yes.
That I might not see the vision or understand fully what you try and do, but you know what? You done proven to me enough times. Fuck it.
Right.
I'ma trust you.
Exactly.
As long as you don't lead me wrong, what you have it, fuck it. Yeah, cool.
You know, it's crazy you said it because one day I told him what I say. I was like, man, I don't know, but I'm just all in. I think I got this feeling. He's like, shit, I trust you. He said, shit, I ain't second guess nothing you thinking about. He said, I'm running with it. Hey, it did. He ran with it. Then he added some more shit to it.
Because I'm in my mind. Even if it was a loss of money, I could care less because we're going to keep trying till we get there.
Right, you want to lose some money.
We're going to get there. Right. Period. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to get there.
Man, put some money.
You know.
And that three-story building, just to be honest with you, for kick game for a second, we spent $54,000 cash over a period of time to build that up.
And we didn't even know that. We didn't even know that.
Oh, okay. So as it was growing, you spent about 54. I thought you just put 54 cash in. I'm about to say.
No.
Where the barber school at?
But we didn't realize how much we were spending until. Yeah.
We had some money. We said, let's go and do this. We're going to make money while we doing it. To the point to where I was cutting hair. He was cutting hair. He was working.
I was working.
I went and got a job on the side while I'm still coming back cutting hair and go upstairs. We doing demolition.
Right.
We took out a whole wall and opened the wall
Learning
up
stuff,
and made it all one room.
Because I'm the type, I'm hands-on, so I like stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm the type, I'll try to build a house.
And I see how that works.
But yeah.
Some shit I'll be like, man, I'm tired of doing that shit, but I got it. I'm like, all right, shit.
I got it.
Oh, I like it.
Because I don't mind
food and work some drinks. You know what I mean? Like play some music.
Because when we was doing the shop, I was telling my brother, I was like, it's a lot of costs that we can cut. Right. You know what I mean? Doing stuff ourselves, especially demolition, that's easy. Who can't do demolition?
Break some shit. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I'm like, still at the same time, that's still we learning. You know what I mean? So even if we were to do it and we messed up, worst case scenario, call somebody and they can come pay them to finish the job. That's what we did. You know what I mean? But
we got through that whole project for the top floor. We got 65, 75, 70% complete. And last leg, I say, bro, I'm finna make this I got on Facebook Marketplace, and that's my favorite too. I got on Facebook.
Please say that. Facebook Marketplace is a place.
Everybody. Let's crazy. You can ask around.
Everybody.
They'll be like, oh yeah, Facebook Marketplace. I got I'm there.
I got some contractors to this day. If I call them, they on TTG time. Train to go. Train to go. If I call them, they're gonna come execute. Them Mexicans came. Not to say it like that, but they did some good ass work.
Yeah, I called
a nigga, he gave me some half work, but I still support all black businesses. Don't get it twisted. So I called the essay. I got you, Holmes. These niggas did that shit in a day.
Because we'll give you a chance. We'll give you a chance. You know what I mean? We'll give you a chance.
Don't burn us because we big on black business, black entrepreneurship. I support any and every black business. that's legit. That ain't gonna get a nigga in trouble.
Right. Not all black business.
Don't come up with this game. Because them PPPs, stay away. Stay away. I already know how my business work. I'm straight.
I'm cool. I don't even need that.
No, you're not gonna give me a PPP and give me 50,000 and you taking 12. And if I get caught up, I'm gonna deal with it, and you still got your 12.
With all 50 racks.
Nah, I'm not doing it. But I'm not knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about the PPPs, a lot of people don't understand is you have to report for that money as a business. Then on top of that, you're gonna end up having to pay some of it back. But on top of that, you're gonna have to file your business taxes next year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't do none of that, if you file personal income tax, they take all swiper, no swiper. They taking all your shit.
They taking all your taxes.
They taking all your shit. Every time they get their money back, they gonna take all your money.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, if you're smart with money, be smart with it. Like, cause you can take that money and you can double it, you can triple it, you can quadruple it if you do it right.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it's there for.
Right.
It's an easy access loan that banks don't never try to get us if we ain't got no 750 credit score.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But credit is great.
Credit can, first of all, credit can get you to a lot of doors.
Credit matters.
It can make a lot of shit cheaper. It can make a lot of shit cheaper. Where did y'all?
Credit and money is the closest thing to God.
Yeah.
Nobody said.
Who taught y'all this financial literacy? Like jumping off the porch.
Ourselves.
It started with our mama.
Yeah, I was about to say, with mom, pops, uncle.
Well, yeah, I give all of them credit, but I'm saying ourselves because we was around and they didn't tell us. We had to soak the game up. That's why I say that. Because, some people be around you and have that financial literacy, but they ain't going to tell you.
No, you got to ask.
And it's right in your face each and every day, but if you don't ask, they're not going to tell you. So we was the subject of that, so we just observe. If you don't want to teach me something, I can watch you and I can learn.
Yeah, that's fact.
I can learn. And just asking the right questions. Like, the shops I've been in, instead of hanging out with all the barbers, I hang out with the shop owner.
That's a different talk.
Yep. And when
a whole different talk.
I mean, you plan on owning your own, so why not?
Every job I had, even already McDonald's, I didn't hang out with the crew. I hung out with the manager. That's why I became a manager.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy thing about, I'm going to McDonald's again. I went to manager school for McDonald's for 3 weeks. Do you know in 3 weeks they teach you how to run a business just as much as they teach you if you went to a college and got a 4-year degree? But I'm not knocking a 4-year degree.
Cram it all in.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with a business that can make anywhere from $7,000 to $25,000 a day. If you don't know how to run a business that's making that much money,
you can't handle $50,000 a day.
Right. No, sir.
No, sir.
Right. That money run through your hand. What niggas itching?
A lot of people ain't never seen
your
that.
money, you making it. And the financial literacy, it's like the financial stability is about saving your money to get to where you need to be. If you don't save nothing, you never have nothing because you're always spending.
Always.
You're always spending.
So hold on, brothers. Y'all ain't never coming up in y'all 20s. Y'all ain't never just like fuck up some money just because.
I fucked up a bag. What?
Well, I don't know.
Cause y'all make it seem like y'all been on y'all
saving. I did less spending.
Okay.
I'm 37, 38. It's experience. Like, when they say when you get in your 30s, you get greater. That shit is really real unless you're in your early 20s and you position yourself around somebody that's older that'll show you all the wisdom and give you all the game and be willing to be learned. I tell everybody you got to be teachable. Yep. He said, I don't know.
Coachable and teachable.
You got to, because I fucked up a bag. I was 21, 22. I started truck driving. I started saying,
you fucked up that truck. That truck driving money different.
Boy,
Different. Was you doing cross country?
I did. Well, I've been I did. I've been 37 states out of 50. I've been over 1,700 cities.
Oh, this man money was different.
Yeah, so
that cross country bag is different.
My first check
at a young age
$350 to where I think my biggest check cash I say had to be like $4,200. $4,200
in a week.
In a week.
See, this is what they fuck it up. You say 42.
You got your money hitting guaranteed. And then some jobs was paying cash, but I learned a lot from doing that too. And then I learned everything in the world is almost like logistics. That's why I say supply and demand all the time. Logistics. You got to have that product to sell, and you have to move that product. Even though we in here doing a podcast, you still have to move your product.
You got to move the product.
And your highways is social media. So you got to be on that bitch swinging and banging.
You might be on that motherfucker for a long time.
Real shit.
Long.
Well, no, it's yeah.
Every time you think about a bill, you should be posting.
As long as you want the podcast to continue. So
every time you think about a bill, you should think about posting.
Yes.
I'm just being honest. Every time you think about a bill, you should think about posting because now this is another income besides on what you're doing. You want to get into something or like another business venture and don't make no income off of it. You might not make no income in the beginning, but that's the major goal.
Correct.
So marketing is everything, and that's where I come into play. I'm a marketing genius. Like I am a marketing genius.
For real.
Okay.
I mean, for real. We built our shop on just no walk-ins.
Yeah,
Let me say it again. No walk-ins. That's faith on yourself.
Appointments only.
Right.
Advertising. That's it.
I've been marketing.
No signs. Advertising.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You ain't know about the shop if you ain't know about the shop.
I've been doing this shit since
You can Google us.
Since school.
You can Google us.
Junior high school, I was popular. I became a DJ at the youth center. I played all the sports. I wasn't the best at all the goddamn sports, but playing all the sports, I invited everybody all the parties. And that's when
everybody know you.
That's when I was getting all the motherfucking CDs from, I don't know if y'all are old enough, but this place called, what is it called? The thing, BMI, you pay 1 cent, you get like 12 CDs. I racked up on them hoes. I was going to youth center. I got to high school, I turned up a notch. So I started going to all the parties and inviting all the people to the parties. And then when I was going to parties, I had my niggas rapping. So that's how I got the parties more popping. So anyway, we say we was throwing a party, more niggas came, and I used to make them niggas freestyle. And wasn't no battling, niggas just freestyle. And niggas like, you gonna rap too, nigga? Because niggas thought I was a rapper. So I had this little rap, but it wasn't a rap. I'd just be like, nigga, I'm bullshit. I got ice in my cup, man. Hold up. But I was like, nigga, you rap. Because I got ice in my cup. I got ice in my cup. Yeah. Man, hold up. I'm drinking. That's what I'm doing with this ice. But I turned it up a notch. Went to college a little bit. My other niggas went to college. I fuck around with the fraternity life and the party life. But I moved to Florida. First I moved to Atlanta, then I moved to Florida. Florida, I hooked up with this company called Sean Boy USA. And I started marketing and promoting it with them. But I went and did a mixtape music summit award show that Slip and Slide was hosting.
Okay.
Slip and Slide Records. So while I'm there, I'm promoting this nigga from Duval, Jacksonville, Florida. I ain't never met a nigga a day in my life. But I'm promoting this nigga so hard, niggas think I'm him. Cause he a brown skinned short nigga, and I'm a brown skinned nigga short. That's you know what I'm saying? And I put his flyers everywhere in the fucking building. Put a fucking table out. Put his flyers all over the table. We giving out free shirts, free CDs, free everything, right? And the nigga from the Miami radio station walked up to me and offered me a job and wanted to take me with him because he see what I'm doing. And I ain't even from fucking Miami. He offered me a job and told me to come with him. The nigga I'm working with, I don't know who the fuck he is. This is the first time I've seen him because the nigga that owned the company put me with some other nigga. So the nigga's like, shit, nigga, nah, don't go with him. Don't go to that interview, nigga. Come with me. I got something else for you. So when he said I got something else for you, I'm thinking this nigga full of shit. So we just got paid $200 for our little promotion shit. We ride out. We pull up to Lex Promotions. We go in there. They just close a deal with fucking Maybach Music Group where Rick Ross just started and just signed Meek Mill and Wale and Pill. That was Pill before the other nigga came. And then he just closed a deal with Young Money. That's when Lil Wayne just signed Nicki Minaj and Drake.
Oh, you be in the room.
So we running through the whole South Florida marketing and promoting all they fucking music. Plus Trina, plus Trick Daddy, plus Poor Boy Entertainment, plus Plies, plus Flow Rider. Then we was marketing comedy shows. Then we was working for every goddamn club and strip club in Miami. So King of Diamonds, when it first started popping, we was in that bitch. So all the game that I learned from being around them, when I left there, I took that shit to Houston. I had my niggas on a local city tour. I blew up doing hair, cutting hair and shit. I took that shit to Austin, Texas. Had the niggas on a local city tour. Took over fucking Austin. I had a fucking open a music studio to a recording studio. I had niggas in there. I had fucking like 2-3 engineers.
For years.
I used to go hire strippers to come work for me to be in the music videos, but we used to take pictures of them and build portfolios on them, and I used to teach them how to get their clientele at the motherfucking at the strip club to spend more motherfucking money. So after I paid them the first time, I had to come up with no more money because I showed them how to make it.
You showed them how to make the money, so they ain't
every time we went out, I had
take
to
them to the wall.
Merchandise. So when they were selling merchandise, they got a piece of the merchandise, so now they get some more money. So now I ain't coming out of pocket for shit. So I really did mastermind my own pot, not including that I have 8 artists that's on the team. But now I done built the team in 3 months of
this man built his own rock nation with strippers.
for 40 But this all from what I learned in Florida. It's all from what I learned in Florida. So all I did is bring that back to Baltimore. I tried that last year in Baltimore and it worked. But the artists, the musicians, I had to let them go. Because I'm at a place in my life. If you can't put more into yourself than what I'm putting into you, what the fuck we doing it for?
Yeah.
You can't make somebody want something more than they want it.
Show can't.
Yeah, you cannot.
That's what we
This ain't no
doing.
bragging or boasting. I was just telling the story of how I got to where I am now. It's a long ass story, but that's how I got to where I am now.
It's a movie.
It wasn't
It's a
overnight.
movie. Put it like that. It's a movie. It's a movie.
And y'all been through this movie together. This was both of y'all. He was in Florida and you was up here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God damn.
I'm flying back and forth and shit. Or catching a Greyhound if the nigga, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I'll walk, ride a bike, I'll catch a scooter, I'll catch an Uber.
I'm on my way to the money.
If I have to get there, I'm going to get there. And that's one thing, I'm a humble guy.
Mm.
Like, I'm the same guy that might slide a BMW, the same nigga that might walk down the street if I had to go get to that bag or get to opportunity.
Mm-hmm. You brothers are doing something definitely different. We've had this conversation with a couple people.
Right.
And some people are with it, some people not. I understand having, Baltimore pride and loving where you're from. But you got to understand, you are in a very, very small market if you just stay here.
No, it's not.
You disagree?
I disagree.
All right, let me hear you.
Say why I disagree?
Brother ain't saying nothing over here, so I'm like, go ahead at it.
What culture that you're a part of?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm part of the African-American culture.
Exactly.
Correct.
Baltimore has a population of almost 700,000 people.
Black.
80% of this population is black.
Black.
Every other city that you go to, it's not even damn near that many black folks in that one city.
Mm.
It's not. It's not. New York, LA, and Chicago got the biggest black demographics. If you want to be technical. All this whole corridor is black too, if you want to be honest, but it's just spread out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go and, let me see. Austin, Texas has a black population of 0.08.
Why does he just know these numbers?
I'm a numbers guy. I'm a calculator.
That's why he literally.
You got to know the demographics. You know what I'm saying?
In business.
You got to know the demographics.
Location and demographics is everything.
Okay.
Is everything. But Baltimore has a big ass black population.
Of course.
And there's nothing that you can do to not be successful unless you just don't want to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is, as a business, you can pick and choose who you want your clientele to be. There's nobody to tell you who you want to be your clientele. And I learned that about 7-8 years ago. I don't have to just be in the hood cutting hood niggas' hair. I can open my mind and cut prestigious people hair if I want to. Not saying these niggas ain't prestigious, but I don't want to be on Sinclair Lane down the street from Frankfurt where niggas is selling dope, bitches is selling pussy, niggas is robbing, niggas is stabbing. I had 5 clients that got shot, 2 of them died, 3 of them lived. Like I don't have to be in that environment just for me to feel cool and feel be wanted by my people.
You're not gonna make the type of money you want to make in that type of environment.
And that's just a business thing.
Exactly. So you have
Not
to make
personal.
decisions.
That's business.
Like your location here is phenomenal. I told my brother when we pulled out, I look at locations at everything. And I say, you're phenomenal. This building is phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. The whole ambiance when you walk in here, the whole floor is nice. You ain't got niggas selling drugs across the street.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you got to get your money, get your bread. I'm not knocking you, but you made a cool decision not to be in a position like that.
Right, yeah.
So you pick and choose your temperature, what you want to do in business.
And then people are going to come regardless. If they like your service, they're going to follow you.
Right.
That's just a fact. They're going to follow you.
Right.
They like what you offer. Oh, okay. You move from Monument to Cockeysville. I guess I'm taking my ass to Cockeysville.
You just might not. It'll just be the new clients that'll be.
Yeah.
That's great though, because if you're doing something good, you always gonna get new clients.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know you got a successful business. That's one thing somebody taught me. You know you got a successful business when you get a new client every day or every week or once a month, depending on how you run your business. If you steady getting a new client, you always know that you're doing good business.
Yeah.
And every day I get a new client. It don't matter if they don't book for that day, they might book 3 days later. Every day I get a new client. That's why you know you're being successful. And all they're doing is adding.
Y'all done made me want to hit the streets and start giving out flyers. I swear to God.
Well,
like, you ought to see me down the harbor like, yo.
Let's get into this real quick. Though.
All right, give it to me.
We're going to get into the...
I love free game. That's the best type of game.
The Black Baltimore...
Wall Street.
Business Walk. Wall Street.
Okay.
Black Wall Street Business Walk of Baltimore. That's what I mean.
All right.
And what I want to do is I want to invite y'all out to it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to have a vendor's table.
All right.
And I want y'all to be a part of it. And y'all can come out and you can market and promote and you can do on-site interviews and you're going to be intertwining with all the black business and all the business owners that's out there. And what you're doing is you're stepping your brand, letting them know about you. You can tag, post, and everything, and that's going to build your clientele. Because just imagine if every person know 1,000 people, that one post, now you done interview 10 people. That's 10,000 people that's gonna see your shit. No matter if they like, share, click,
you seen the shit.
Right,
you seen my shit.
You might not have liked it, but you seen my shit.
And this is even more in depth because now these are all business owners, and you have a platform that they can utilize.
You see the vision,
right? And I think it'll be a great opportunity for y'all to come out there as well. And I'm inviting you. This is our invitation.
September 24th,
September 25th.
25th.
We're gonna do it from 1 to 4 is the prime hours.
Okay, that's easy.
1 to 4 is the prime hours, and you come down there. You can set up, talk to people. You got shirts, business cards, flyers. We bring them like whatever, like do on site interviews.
I know,
like real talk.
See that's
and I'm gonna be sitting there outside giving people tours of our shop at the same time and marketing and promoting you and telling people to come down and talk to you.
Because you just figured out the business model,
business
man.
owner that just got us in the door, she actually is her name is Miss Jackie Cummins. She owns a nonprofit organization that we're a part of now. I'm a board member. It's called Notre Maison Connects.
Right.
And that's who's throwing the Black Wall Street Business Walk of Baltimore.
Okay.
And she owns 3 buildings on 25th Street. That's at the end of this month. The 3 buildings going to operate 29 Black-owned businesses.
Damn. 29 Black-owned businesses.
So anybody that you think is popping in the city now with the clothes or the hair, I can just start a couple names or in her establishments. The Huey brand. You know the Huey brand?
I've heard of them.
You heard of Crazy Puddings?
Yes.
I'm standing in line for that crazy pudding, baby. I'm standing in line for that.
Republic? The Clothes Republic?
We interviewed
them. Yeah.
We all in the same location.
I fucks with him. He's my man.
Same location.
So he's not in that building down on the corner no more.
All of them not in our building, but they're right next to us.
He's moving to our building because he's expanding.
Republic of Great Men.
Right.
Oh, that's my brother.
Yeah, I got it twisted. Either him or Huey brand is moving to our building to expand, but all the businesses are beautiful and we support all of them. And them are some dope people and dope individuals and we support everything they do. And I always shout all of them out.
Because we literally can funnel money amongst each other.
Yeah, we splitting the black dollar amongst
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I mean? We're a big community
iron sharpens iron.
Listen.
So the owner of it is we're actually part of her nonprofit that's throwing it.
Okay.
So we kind of a little bit more in than other people.
Right.
We just started because that's where our heart is, and that's what we've been doing already. So we're new to the group, but at the same time, we're to the family because she said we're all family and we are family. A lot of us should be like that. Like, just because you got a business, I got a business, I mean, we got to be enemies. I'm going to support you just as much as you support me.
You got a business, I got a business.
Right.
Family.
We got businesses.
Right. Real talk. And it'll be a great opportunity because right now I think we got up to 50 businesses so far. But it's supposed to be over 75 businesses in a 3-block radius from St. Paul all the way to Maryland Avenue.
Oh, y'all building a Black Wall Street for real?
Yeah,
for real.
A hip hop.
I was thinking y'all meant that area too at 25th. That's what I was thinking when you said the end.
Yeah, because one side of it ain't right.
He said the end. I'm like,
Is this all on the 25th?
Hey, I was thinking
things that I just
where on 25th?
Okay, all right. When he said the end of 25th, I was like,
I went to the poetry event and it was beautiful. It blew my mind and I invited them to as well. Like, I mean, all of that because you're in the business too. Entertainment mixed with all Black businesses. What we're doing, everything's incorporated. Hair, fashion, style. I go to hair shows, fashion shows. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm going, I'm there. I'm dressed to impress and I'm coming. Like, you know what I mean? I encourage anybody else to do it because it's a big network.
I would say it's all a networking event. No matter where you go, it's a networking event.
You never know who you're going to meet. You know what I mean? You never know who might talk to you, let alone you talking to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all definitely put the blueprint because when we started, like this isn't the same team I started with, but shit happens. Right. So,
but you're still here.
You're still here. I feel like the reason we even started this one was the whole idea came one random day. I was like, damn, what's crazy? Baltimore has so much. Baltimore, Maryland, however you want to say it, has so much as talent, business, smarts, and it's just they might not have the platform, but if you're in the community, you know.
Actually, we got a platform. We're one of the most cultural cities in the nation.
We have a lot.
Okay, just think about it. Everybody wants to have what we have in a way. We're right next to the capital of the world. Think about that. We're right next to the capital of the world. there's stuff and resources and stuff that we have in this corridor that other people ain't got access to.
Right.
Instead of us always complaining about it, why don't we just go to them resources, go to them sources and utilize it? I'm going for the city council. I'm not running for no city council, but I want them to be a part of my establishment and everything I got going on. I want them.
That's a connection that,
you know what I mean?
That's a connection that's
a
needed.
forever connection.
Yes.
You got a building that need to be cleared.
That's why the goal is to get the Brandon Scott. If I get the Brandon Scott, then I can get to the rest of them. It's just going to fall into play. And when I say I'm going to do it, trust me, my brother knows.
Because it ain't just about helping us, because
it's helping
there will
everybody.
be pretty sure to be people around us that he might need assistance. You understand what I'm saying? So we just pass them to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to meet him, not just to show him my product, but to have him come to the Black Wall Street or Baltimore Business Walk.
So he can say for himself.
Because he's in the community.
Yeah.
Were you able to make that happen?
Oh, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
That day it was raining.
Trust me.
So
so it was happening that day. It just rained.
It rained 3 days in a row.
Ah,
3 days in a row. Yeah, the first time I missed him at Drill Hill Park. I got there late. The second time it rained. The third time it rained. The last time it was just virtual. And so I missed him. But if I get to him, I know I can get to everybody else because he's going to introduce me to everybody else. That's what people in the position of power do.
They introduce you to other people of power.
You can't knock him or bash him unless you really talk to him and have a conversation. You can't look at it and like, he's the closest mayor to our age and our demographics that we ever had in Baltimore history. So think about it. Like the 35 is prime to the point to where he can affect people that's 35 to 50. He can affect people 35 to 21.
He can connect all of them.
Because he's in the middle age.
Real shit. Really think about it. So why not?
Too old, ain't too young.
Right, you're right where you need to be.
He started from the bottom from Sheila Dixon. A lot of people don't
whatever
know
you say about Sheila, but yeah.
No, I'm just saying, but a lot of people don't know his history though. He's been around for almost 20 years. He was there for Sheila Dixon. He was there before there, but he was there for Sheila Dixon. He's part of the city council, so he know everything that was going on.
He worked his way up.
Then Captain Pugh, he was there for there too, because a lot of times people don't realize if you go actually back,
he was there for that shit too.
No, not even that though. Think about it. Every time she was on TV, he was standing beside her. A lot of people didn't realize that. So Jack Young, he been with Jack Young the whole time too as well. You know what I mean? So when Jack Young and him is running, everybody want to dirt on each other. So everybody, you know how sometimes the black mentality come out in a position of power. You got this throne, I'm trying to get it. Fuck you, nigga. We're going to dig up all this dirt. He ain't paid his tax on his house over there. But Brandon Scott did this and Brandon Scott did that. But Brandon Scott record is clean.
Yeah.
Think about it.
You can't pull up no dirt that ain't there.
Anything but show me the Carfax. Everybody else got Carfax. He don't.
That's a fact.
But I think he really do want to change this city. And the older people sometimes, not knocking them, but they wasn't in a position to where they're owls. And I say that because owls do the same shit every day, all day, and don't never change it up. He became an eagle. He really has spread his wings and is flying over the city, really trying to make some change. Some people will knock it, but you can't knock it if you ain't really supporting him and watching what he's really doing. He's really trying to make a change.
Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely
trying to make a change. Captain Pugh did the same thing. She just couldn't keep her hands out the cookie jar. But I don't knock her. Like, you know, she got presented with an opportunity just like the white folks do. They just caught her. You know what I mean? She should have had a paperwork. She would have been all right. Because that's a lot of money come across. You should have had
that's too much money for me not to be suspicious of.
You can't do what the white folks do and put it on the table. Especially when you got a whole bunch of niggas behind you that want your position.
You slip up and fall out. Hey, they on your ass now.
They gonna drag you to the mud to get your spot.
But I support him, and I support
negative because she was black.
And I want everything to be focused on the community because we can build each other up.
Why don't
we can't help all the hoods, but we can make something central where everybody can come together where we don't have to deal with all the bullshit. Because we can't change everybody. We can't change everybody. We can only affect the people that we can affect.
Right.
In Charles Village on 25th Street, Maryland Avenue in St. Paul and Charles.
That's a nice area.
It's a change.
I like that area. That's a nice area. So
does everybody else see the demographic?
Love it.
And it is a lot of black businesses coming up in that area. Like over the last few years, I've noticed like reaching out to people like certain 2 different girls that did my hair shops over there in that area, like that Charles Village area.
And the crazy thing about it is, in the late 60s and 70s, it actually was that
predominant black area, wasn't it?
It was Black Wall Street.
Okay.
Actually, nothing but black business. But they came and rioted and tore it down. People bought it out. So now we just trying to build it back up. So we encouraging people to come out and see and vibe and come together collectively and market and promote each other's brands. Like, you know what I mean? It's all about empowering each other. Without empowering each other, we're not going to have anything.
Can't keep tearing each other down.
So what do y'all feel about the whole gentrification that is slowly
I love it.
taking over?
I love it. People say, I love it. Why you love it, nigga? But I'm going to break it down why I love it, because gentrification is just not about pushing black folks out.
Right.
Gentrification is about changing one environment.
Right.
You have just as much resources as the outsider have resources. Instead of complaining about it, be about it and join it. When you see Jackie Cummins that own 3 buildings in a place that's getting gentrified, she's gentrifying it just as much. She didn't put 29 black businesses right there. It might have been 20. It might have been 15 white folks, 14 Arabs, Puerto Ricans, whatever, moved in and probably bought houses or rented houses around that motherfucker. She didn't put 29 black businesses
29
around that motherfucker. Think about it. That's gentrification. We're a part of this. We can't look at it as something bad. Why not rebuild your community up? Why not be a part of that and be established with it? It don't make no sense. Don't look at gentrification as bad. Gentrification means really change. It don't mean leave out the black folks. Black folks just put that in their mind.
That's the problem. When people think gentrification, they think, oh, they trying to get rid of us. When really, gentrification is just rebuilding for wealth.
Right, most definitely.
Like, it's literally just taking something that's torn down and building it up and creating wealth and putting money into it to get more money out of it.
Right.
Just like
it has nothing to do with white people moving in and black people moving out.
Don't give a fuck who got the money.
People have people thinking that it's all about race and color, and it's really not. It's about who got the money to build, to rebuild. Just like everybody's like, oh, so-and-so buying this up, so-and-so buying that up. Morgan is buying the hell out of Hill and Road right there. Hopkins is buying the hell. Hopkins is buying the hell out of Broadway. Like, but they got the money. If you tired of, they always buying stuff. You create you some money.
Buy something.
And you buy something.
I'm a Morgan State student now, but I love the and that's the best thing.
So you remember what old Morgan State used to look like?
I love watching Morgan develop.
No, actually, I'm new to it.
Because I went to Old Morgan.
Old Morgan was a motherfucker.
I went to Old Morgan. And it's so nice to see the university develop. Because when I went to Morgan, that building that they just built wasn't even thought the fuck up. The nursing building elevator was broke. We wasn't getting the fuck on it. We had to walk the steps to get the out classes. Like, it's so nice to see that they put in that money back in the community to build up black education.
It takes funding, and they couldn't do it at first because they didn't have the funding. But now they got the funding. Now they're doing it.
It's nice that they actually doing something, because people get the funding, places get the funding, and then people put their pots in the cookie jar and it's gone. Funny gone. You ain't got shit.
A lot of people don't know that like to run a college, to make a college funding is all off tuition, but besides that, it's all the alumni. If the alumni don't give back and don't write them checks, the school is going to struggle because it can't just survive off just the financial aid and the tuition.
It definitely can.
Think about it. This is $1 billion. Morgan is $1 billion school. People don't look at it like that, but it's one of the oldest and most historical HBCUs in the fucking world. And so many people that's running shit in the industry right now came out of Morgan.
And a lot of people don't even realize how many people came from Morgan or any other HBCU period in general. People don't even realize your favorite rapper went to fucking Morgan. Your favorite rapper went to Compton. Your favorite rapper went to any HBCU anywhere that there could be one.
Like 92Q? Yeah, see, this is how my research, and I'm a nerd. I'm really a nerd. I just look like I'm a fucking nerd. But the lady that runs the radio stations, TV, Radio 1 and TV 1, she's an alumni of Morgan State.
This is Kathy Hughes.
Right. And she's, a lot of people don't like her, but she's a phenomenal woman because she created something for us that we can use and gave us way more platforms to all the fucking airways. So I'll forever be grateful. Her and Bob Johnson, them is the kings in Oprah. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Because they came off into the industry and became owners of it. They was actually the first owners of some shit. Like when they didn't want to let us in. So I'm very passionate about that. And I feel like everybody has an open door. So Morgan State to me is an open door of opportunity. So that's why I decided to go back to school and be a part of Morgan State.
And it's a big network. It's a big network. Even if you go to Morgan and you don't get nothing else, you better get some connections, some networks. You better know. After you're done, you better know somebody that knows somebody. If you don't got nothing else, you got you want so and so. I can call so and so. I know them. They do this. I met them at school. I met them at school.
Right.
Like it's so many connections there that you build from going to class with people, from just seeing people in the student center around campus. Anything, especially your spring semester when it's lit outside. Like you meet so many people, you see so many connections. People always giving out flyers. People always handing out flyers though. Like you want to promote, that's where you go hand out some flyers. That's where you go hand out some flyers.
They got a barbecue tonight.
Morgan is lit.
I can't go party with them on that extent because a party was for like the on-campus students. I'm 37. I can't party.
Yeah, it's a little different, y'all.
I'm doing business.
You 19. We don't need to be together.
You don't believe I have an 18-year-old son.
Oh, fuck no.
Shit.
I have an 18-year-old son.
I'll be there in spirit.
My son is on his 4th year of college
for business and networking, and actually, actually sharpen my skill with more knowledge. But at the same time, I'm gonna intertwine with the students, and I'm gonna pick their brain, and they can pick my brain because I always can learn from them. I'm a human sponge. Because their generation, I know about it, but I'm not in it. But being connected with them now, I know more about it. But at the same time, they ain't connected with my generation. But most of our generation, they look at them as parents.
Yeah.
But now I can come and be in the middle and have that balance.
That's a fact.
Into everything that they're doing. Don't mean I got to do it with them, but I can participate to get them where they need to be. Because what they're going to school for, I already really accomplished.
Yeah.
You said something, brother, and it ain't even going to slide past me. I'm right here with you. You said that your son is in the college right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lincoln University.
Lincoln University?
4th year.
How does it feel matter of fact, did y'all have your pops in your lives growing up and all that good shit?
No.
How does it feel, one, to be as successful as you are, and to know that your son, your black son, can look up to his pops?
Oh, we're not successful yet.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not successful yet.
We on the tip. We just touching the tip.
But that must feel good. Your son can definitely look up to his pops. Like, my pops was,
It feels good. But he ain't. I can just imagine what we're going to accomplish once he's finished. You know what I'm saying? So once he's done,
that's that generational wealth too. You peep that, right?
I can only
imagine what we are going to accomplish once he's finished. Just wait till he get that degree.
When he's finished.
Just wait till he done. That generational wealth.
Because my daughter, she's already pretty much in the industry.
See.
Oh, this
generational wealth.
She likes popping pimples and all that. That's her thing.
My niecey Pooh gonna be an esthetician. Why?
She gonna be an esthetician.
Yeah.
God,
and this money in that. People ain't know.
Yeah,
but now people are realizing that skin is actually a hot topic.
Skin is popping. Yes, literally.
I ain't never seen so many estheticians pop out the motherfucking blue this past year. When I say it's like 4, 5, 6 people that I was previously following, or they was my friend on social media, and now it's a whole esthetician. What the fuck?
You know what's crazy? It's actually it's a good thing because I feel like don't nobody know more about skin than us.
Yeah.
And we actually need more black estheticians because we know more about our skin, but we gonna end up knowing about all skin because certain people just learn about their skin.
Yeah, certain people definitely do learn about their skin.
We have the most diverse melanin in the world. Like our blood runs so deep. If we touch something or combine with something else, we're the ultimate gene.
And what's crazy is a lot of these estheticians are coming out with their own products or their own soaps, and they all natural. And they don't just work for black skin. They work for black skin.
Right.
I tested it on black skin.
Right.
But everybody can use it. No, really
skin.
though. A lot of estheticians coming out, they are black, and some of them will even tell you, I thought about this, and I decided to do this because I was having this problem here, this problem there. Right. They worked on it. They fixed their problem. Now, all right, I got my friends trying it. Blah blah blah. Everybody's liking this, working for everybody. Now I can sell this product.
Do you know that's
and
how
it don't just work for us? It works for every damn body.
Right, and that's how people come up with the best products because don't nobody know you better than you know yourself.
Yeah.
So if you know yourself like that in depth, you're gonna think of something, things that work for you and don't work for you. And if you really put it together, you can make a product because you know what you use on an everyday basis.
Right.
And then you got to break it down to like biology and break it down to like, what can I use a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and now I got one all-in-one that fix everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And people gonna buy that because it's like so many people out here with that same problem.
Yeah, white folks have been doing that for years, but they've been doing it for themselves.
Right.
And that's why now we're to the point in 2021 we realize their products really don't work for us.
Right. They might work for y'all. They just don't work for us.
Head and shoulders with the that don't work for us. Like our hair texture and our scalp is way different than y'all's. All y'all do is it got too much medicine in it, and it dries our hair, breaks our hairs out, and give us worse dandruff. If I put a black shirt on when I come outside, I run my hand through my hair, look like it's snowing. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you don't got dandruff, if you use that type of product, that's what it's going to do because their product
is not made for you.
It's not made for us.
You know what I mean? Ours is more natural.
Where do you guys buy your products from? How can people buy your products?
Actually, you can buy the products at the shop, or you can hit me on Instagram, Hollywood Barber _23, or Ambiance Exclusive Spa on Instagram, or A Muskelly on Instagram. You can DM, you can send a smoke signal. It don't matter. We're gonna catch that. We can catch that. But yeah, you can get the products though. We do shipping and everything. You know?
That's everything. No matter where you at, we can get it.
Right now, we just got an oil, but we making some other products.
What products y'all making?
Shea butter. We got a shea cream. We also gonna have a pomade and a shampoo.
Ooh, shampoo gonna pop.
Right.
Ooh. Okay.
And make a shampoo that's not oversaturated, over medicated. That's gonna dry your scalp. It's gonna clean your hair, but leave your hair dry. It's gonna leave some of the natural oils and nutrients in your hair. So yeah, it's gonna cleanse your hair, but it ain't gonna dry your hair up.
I like that. I like
to the point to where you actually can run your hands still through your hair after it dries. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be brittle. Like, you know, we really want to take care of our people like we take care of ourselves.
Does it feel good, before we wrap this all up, does it feel good to be able to go into you guys' bathrooms and shit like that and be like, oh, that's my brand? Or drive down the street, that's my building over there. Like, does it feel good to be able to say, I own this. This is mine. Ours.
I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. We got a long way to go. It's just the
we're trying to turn 1 into 2, 2 into 3.
We 2 years. 2 years deep.
And we ain't talking about just in one location.
This happened in 2 years?
Yeah,
man,
we've been planning.
Oh shit, another 4. We looking different.
I mean, through the pandemic, we did a lot.
If you can make it through the pandemic,
y'all backed it up in the pandemic.
I mean, like we done worked in shops, been with people. I done ran other people's shops, marketed, promoted, built a brand and everything, doing for other people. But I never really stepped out and did it for myself. I was always helping others instead of helping myself. And I realized the best thing that you can do is like self-care is the best care. You got to help yourself first before you help others.
You can't help
you can't do for other stuff for others if you ain't even doing it for yourself. That's a contradiction. So I realized that we had to turn the table. We have the same thing we're trying to do for everybody else. We have to do for ourselves first. That's what makes it greater. Like you can't you really have to live it. It's a lifestyle. It ain't just for play or just for show.
It's really a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not a sprint.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a marathon.
You understand it's a marathon.
Don't get me wrong. We are sprinting.
But it's a marathon. We sprinting for a long time.
In business is business. That's why we're doing the Black Wall Street Baltimore Business Walk September 25th. 5, come out. Everybody show support. Even if you don't want to register, get a vendor table, just come out and just support and show love. You can even bring your business cards or your products and walk around.
It's a big networking event.
It's a networking event. Because all of us got services that we get from other people that we can get from each other.
Exactly.
I was about to say exactly.
We gotta control the black dollar and support more of our people instead of like, ain't nothing wrong with spending money with other people that's culture vultures. But let's be our own culture vultures.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like we know what we like.
Because you helping a family. You know what I'm saying? Like you helping the whole family.
Right, was everything.
But that person that you supporting
for ourselves, though.
That you know what I mean, that owns that business has a whole family.
Right.
You know, you supporting that business, black owned business is supporting that black family.
You supporting the black family.
We're gonna have when you come to Ambiance Exclusive Spa, we have 2 suites. One suite's gonna be doing one thing, the other suite's gonna be doing other thing, but we're also gonna be doing teeth whitening as well. And we're actually going to have the products so when you leave, you get the products to keep your cleaning going and stuff like that in case before you come back for more services and things like that. And I'm also going to have the products to give to the customers and get the facials. The Siemens, the ingrown hair removal or anything of that such. And we're actually going to have the only black beauty supply over there as well.
God damn. Well, listen.
It's going, everything is a process, but anything is possible. You put your mind to it and you save your money. And I tell anybody, save your money before you spend your money. Because if you save your money before you spend it, you're always going to have.
Yeah.
If something costs
Say that again.
$2,500, you spend $1,000, you still got $1,500, and you still got money coming in. Mm-hmm. Save your money before you spend your money. Because if you don't, you ain't going to never have shit.
You're going to lose your shit.
Especially not going to have a business, and business don't run like that. And just because you have a business don't mean you spend your money as soon as you get it. You save your money to make sure you got your products and everything you need to keep making.
Got to keep your business afloat.
You have to keep putting back into your business. And some people get it twisted and think just because they see you make $1 that they're entitled to it. But they don't understand the first entitlement is to the business. Because if business don't make money, don't nobody make money.
Right.
Yeah.
So people got to realize you got to be in business to do business. In the long run, the more work you put in, you're gonna reap the benefits and reap the rewards.
Well, listen, this has been the most informative. This has been the most black. This has been the most everything ass episode. We definitely appreciate you, black brothers.
This is just the beginning.
Oh shit!
Coming through, dropping knowledge.
Just saying. September 25th, Black Wall Street. Come out. You want to tell them where it's at? Because we're gonna be there.
34 West 25th Street.
1 through 4 or 1 through 5?
Baltimore. Oh yeah, 1 to 5. Baltimore, Maryland 21218. Follow us online at on Instagram at Ambiance Exclusive Spa. Hollywood Barber _23. A Muskelly. And also Notre Maison Connects. You can put NM Connects. And it'll get you right to where everything is going on for the nonprofit organization. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to big up to the nonprofit organization real fast. Notre Maison Connects is a nonprofit organization that we're about the community. So we like to help neighborhoods, rebuild neighborhoods, come out and do jobs. Also we work with the youth. We work with the youth also from any age from about 8 to about 21. But the ones that are precious, not just the youngsters, but the ones that are 18 to 21, because in Baltimore has a stigmatism to where anybody from 18 to 21, if they don't decide what to do in life, they get lost. So we help get them to, if they need to get a high school diploma, get their GED, get their driver's license. We teach them about resume. We show them how to apply for college, fast financial aid, and we get them in the right direction. You know what I mean? Everything is paid for by us. So Notre Maison Connects is the one who's throwing the Black Business Walk of Baltimore. So I want everybody to come through and support. I tripped over my tongue a couple of times, but just come support us. You know, it's a Black organization, and we're really trying to get back to the youth in Baltimore, especially from 18 to 21. Because we're tired of our youth getting lost or getting lost in the system. No matter if it's a young male or young female, everybody, it makes a difference. And we love y'all, and we support y'all, and come out and support us.
All right. Just like that. Brax, you got any ending remarks, sis?
No, this has been, one knowledgeable episode, I'm happy that y'all were on the show. Thank y'all for coming through. Dropping y'all gems for us.
They done made me want. Listen, I'm on the streets with it now. I'm on the streets. And tell me this spy is not appointment only.
Appointment only?
God damn. I thought to get the haircut was appointment only.
No, it's all appointment. No, you want the experience. You don't want nobody walking in.
Damn.
You don't want nobody walking in, messing up your time slot.
I would not like that.
You don't want nobody.
That man said, no, it's all walk-in.
It's all appointment only. I don't want nobody in there when I spot in.
What I do is we do appointment only, but we also do same day appointment if you call in advance.
Okay.
Text. You can book online. We don't turn down nobody. I'm just gonna say that some people get so much caught in business that they start turning down people, and I understand that. People have their reasons, but we're not that type of business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna have a staff that can accommodate everybody. Like I said, this is the beginning, but we're going, like I say, the massage envy staff we're gonna have, but it's Ambiance Exclusive Spa, so we ain't no massage envy.
God,
but just let you know, we're gonna have the staff. We're gonna be training. We're gonna be teaching as well. So going through. Call, text, smoke signal. It don't matter. We there. I'm there 7 days a week as well.
That man said I'm here for the money. I like one more before we get out of here. I like the idea. When y'all first started talking about it, I like the fact that y'all do appointment only because it gives the allure, even if it gives the allure of class.
What's that mean?
Like if you say, damn, your favorite restaurant, if you could just go into it, it's like, fuck.
Right.
But if you got an appointment for this restaurant, I don't give a fuck if it's selling chicken tenders, nigga. It make a difference. Like I couldn't just go to this. Right. So I'm in the club now. Well, listen, everybody. This has been
relax, catch a vibe.
Catch a vibe, man. This has been another episode of the Vibes Podcast.
Hair, skin, and beard oils, all natural. You know,
this shit feel good and it smell good.
Avocado oil,
fat.
cocoa mango. You know what I mean? Vitamin E, vitamin C, vitamin A is good for burns, scars, ingrown. It stops ingrown hairs and stuff like that, bumps and whatnot like that. It's good for dry skin, itchy skin. It's good for dry scalp. It helps thickens the hair, moisturize the hair, and everything.
This is why we do it.
Did a lot of research on it, so we just didn't throw it together. You know what I mean? Something like a biochemist. Like, take this very serious. So, we try to make the best quality products because quality is better than quantity. If I make a quality product, people are going to keep coming back. If I make a quantity product, you might make that quick buck. Ain't nobody coming back.
Yeah.
And that's not how business run. You want people. Retention is everything. That's how a business is really ran. Retention. If you don't know what retention means, that means people keep coming back. They keep coming back. Like you got that crack. I used to say, it's funny. I slang haircuts like dope.
They exist.
My haircuts is that crack.
And you will keep coming back.
Because people will keep coming back, and that's how we build everything else off haircuts.
And first of all, I peeped your emblem. I see the keys. I see what the fuck y'all did.
Oh yeah, keys.
Okay. I see 2 keys. I was like, this is a sword. And I was like, oh.
No, it's 2 keys. That's a house. Is that a house?
I thought it was a window. What's that right there? The square box.
Oh, it's just a window.
It's a window.
Or it could be a window on the front of a door. You know, the front of the doors had the 4 square.
Either way, you get the goddamn keys. I can tell you that. Oh, it's a house.
It's a house. I told you.
Oh, shit.
It's a house.
You didn't see that. We give you the keys for you to come through to make your skin glow.
All right, man. Listen,
self-care is the best care. You look good, you feel good.
That's a fact. Come from 2 brothers.
Feel the ambiance. Feel the vibes. Vibe Studio.
You already know. Thank you for coming, brothers. This has been another episode of the Vibes Podcast. 2.5 hours. Guess what? It was the best 2.5 hours we spent today. 2.5 hours?
Damn,
2.5 hours.
Wow.
Come catch a vibe, Brax. Thank you for being another great co-host for me, love.
Certified. Shout out. Love.
Yeah, put this shit in your hair too. I want to see it grow tomorrow. All right, catch y'all on the next one.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.